Hey there, it's Carson again. Welcome to another training video for the Podio Powerhouse Max acquisition software. This video is all about the critical setup pieces and what you need to know to get started tracking your leads in the Podio Powerhouse Max system. So as we jump in here, the first thing I'm going to point out to you is this configuration app. When this first gets set up or installed for you by the Real Estate Matt team, they create a configuration file. Now, in this app, you're only ever going to have one item. You don't add additional things. That's not necessary. This is just a spot for the system to reference and make sure the right data is in place. Now, as we open this up, you'll see you have your company name you put up here. I'm in the demo system at the moment. And you're going to want to fill out your address, main phone line, stuff like that. The team is going to help set up some of this based on the questionnaire you submitted when you signed up for the system. But there are some pieces that you may want to come and tweak or change at a later date, such as this finance settings section. So what these are the numbers that help you evaluate a deal and understand what level of offer you can provide and still make money, and what settings you have for that. You may say, my average front closing costs are a little bit less, and so you can adjust that here, and that will factor into calculations elsewhere in the system. Okay. As we go down, a few other things to be aware of are additional settings. They include things like, just a question, should new leads be assigned directly to a team member via round robin flow or left unassigned and marked as up for grabs? You can choose here, and it's going to default to round robin, but you may say, I don't want to assign this one to Carson, that one to Tyler, this one to Carson, that one to Tyler. You may say, I'm just going to leave them in there, and whoever is working fast and willing to jump in and make a call, they can grab that lead for themselves. So you have a choice, and based on what you click here, different settings will run in the back-end workflow automation tool. Okay. Other things under here are like your preferred phone system and how that should be set. If you're using CallRail, we need some info. If you have a dedicated click send number, that stuff just gets plugged in here so that it can be used elsewhere in the system later. Now, the next thing that we need to do is we need to go into the app. I'm going to click this little arrow to drop down and uncover our team members app. You need to come in and set up the team members that you will have using the Podio system. So when you come in and add a team member, you need to pick, and you're going to see a list of the people you've invited to Podio. If you don't see someone's name here yet, it means you haven't invited them to the workspace, and you need to go and do that. So I'm going to go ahead and set up my Carson Young user in here. And you're going to want to put in their number. Please notice the little help text that pops up in yellow about how to format it. That's just to make sure that if a new lead is assigned and they need to be notified, this will actually go out to them like it needs to. Okay. Put in their email address. If they have a custom email signature that you want to use, some automations will pull from that. And then just fill out this other info. So as an acquisition agent, we can put some description in here, and when they leave, if they're ever not a team member anymore, you can mark them as terminated, but still have some data so you can report how many deals did that guy close for us, okay, other than just deleting them out of the system completely. This field here we'll look at closer in another video, but if they were to leave, you can easily reassign their stuff to somebody that's currently on the team. And then this one is really important. For the round robin, we need to say, for the acquisition agent, should this person be included in the round robin? And then we have some other stuff where it'll automatically track the dates when they're getting assigned leads to know who's up next, okay? And we can also put a setting of if this person should receive acquisition budget emails. Are they at that, C-suite level that they need to be up to date on budget information, yes or no? Depending on what you click here, an automation will reference that to know who needs included when that email goes out. So you need to come in and set up and then save that data for each of the team members on your team, remembering that you have to include the right people in the round robin if you want new leads to start being assigned to them. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and hit yes there. so that we get that. Now, the next piece for this getting started video is just understanding how these campaigns and the marketing receipts app works. So the next video is going to dive into that and show you what you need to set up there before you start putting leads into the system.